guys, it's Doreen, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a video all about my new car, which is right here. It's a 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata. So let's get started. So just like with all my vehicle reviews, we're going to start off with the keys. This is what my key is looking like. I just recently got the spare key, but so you have here to lock unlock, you have a panic button, and then for the trunk, and then this is the actual key to insert into the car. So this is just a little overview of the car. It is black, which, if you guys know, I was really wanting a white car, but this one was a pretty good deal, so I couldn't pass it up. I did buy it from a dealership. I obviously bought it used. I bought it in February of 2024. This is just like a little overview again, how the car's looking. So we're going to unlock the car and then step inside. Try not to get dirt inside, but inevitably it might actually happen. So alrighty, oops, okay. So we're actually gonna be sitting inside the car first. So this is just the interior. It does have a black interior, and then it does have like a little bit of a mocha accent on the chairs and the door panels, you can see also on the sides here. And it has like this beautiful stitching on the sides. Obviously this is a two-seater car, there is no back seat. What's interesting is that to open the gas, real quick if you don't know, there's a middle compartment here. So I have a hand cream there. And then it's actually right over here. So it's very hidden. You have here for business cards, a little old school, but that's fine. You can also lock this up here. You have here, this is just my phone, but you have like a little center console here, which normally you would put here coffee or a drink or whatever. I just keep my phone in there. This part is broken. It came like that, so I just leave it open. I did replace this. I bought this aftermarket. There was a CD player here, and there was also an aux cord, which I replaced it. I went to Fantasy Motorsports. They replaced this for me, and I just basically paid for them to keep the cigarette lighter, replace this with a USB, and then replace all this so it's actually a touchscreen. It has Apple CarPlay. You guys know that I still use my little iPod, but at least this charges it. It has Bluetooth, so everything's good there, and I can actually be hands-free. And that was a big mistake on my part when getting this car, because I was told at the dealership that it would have all that already ready, and it already had Bluetooth and everything, but I think that this model just didn't have it, so I did have to go to someone to replace that on my own. But yeah, you can see here you have paddle shifters. It is an automatic, and before anyone comes for me saying, oh, but you said you were going to get a manual and all that stuff, you guys have to remember I live in LA and I'm going to school in downtown, and just that traffic stop and go, we're going to have to just get pretty comfortable just having it be an automatic. Here you have like for the windows, this is your e-brake. And you have your little mirror back here. I did also install a dash cam, or I didn't install it, but the company who installed the media console also installed the camera up here. So this is a recording front and back. They did wire it because this is a convertible car. They did wire it through the back, and it was this whole thing that they had to do. Yeah, here you have just the glove box. I have a hat in there at all times, especially with a convertible car, you kind of want to have that. It does have seat warmers, which is nice. And then here you actually have for open mode. So this is when the convertible top is down. You can have the air, instead of it blowing from these vents, it's going to be coming from the lower ones. So you can just feel a little bit more. And then you have like your temperature control here, and then your fan as well. I'm going to show you guys what it's going to look like to put the top down. It's very different going from a push start to now having an actual key. Yeah, you guys can see what that's looking like here. It has 87,000 miles on it. When I bought it, it had 85,400 and something, so I've had it for a couple months, which I've been enjoying. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when you put the top down. We're gonna click release, and then we're just gonna hold this guy down. This is what the car is looking like with the top down. The car's name is Octavia, so it's a very happy car. But as you can see, this is what it's looking. Very cute with the top down. Typical Miata. Yeah, so some of the pros and cons, I would say personally, I know that I've been wanting a Miata for a while. And so when I went to the dealership, I wasn't actually planning on buying one. I was actually just going to get an oil change with my mom, and I saw this one and it was just a really good deal to not pass it up. I did get the extended warranty on it. Everything's covered for any issues. I've had a couple of minor things, but every time it's just been taken care of, which is important. It does have a lot, like this is after I just cleaned it. You guys can see it has a lot of little scratches on it. It was a lot worse, but I did get it detailed at the dealership. They included that along with me just getting the car. You can see it has like a lot of little dings and stuff, and especially up front here. The mirrors are a little foggy, but it's just like cosmetic things. And also this little skirt thing here. It being a little bit of an older car, 2015 doesn't sound that old, but it is already almost 10 years old. It is a little bit harder to get parts unless you get them aftermarket. You can see there's like already some chips there. It already came like that though, but it's okay. It's just like small scratches here, you know, very minor things, but nothing that affects the drive of the car. I have been really enjoying it, and it's really nice for me to be having my own car again. And after I sold my Mini Cooper, I was just driving around with my friend's car and then my dad's car, so it's just nice to finally have a car under my name and that I own it, and it's just, you know, all good things. Let me show you guys what the trunk looks like. It's very, very small space here. So inside the trunk I have, I guess this is for an emergency kit. This came in the car. I just have a jacket in case it gets cold. And as you can see, there's not too much space, but you could fit what you need for the weekend type of thing. Up here you have like the little backup camera, which again, or sorry, this is not the backup camera, this is the rear dash cam. It does not have a backup camera. But yeah, it's very simple overall. It doesn't have any crazy features, and that was one thing that I was a little hesitant at first, but you know what, at the end of the day, it's a great car. It's super cute. I'm finally have my Miata, so I'm very happy about it. It is pretty simple with the features that it has in it, and I'll probably do a drive around with me at some point, maybe not in this video. Like I was saying, some of the pros and cons would be that obviously it's a very small car. I already knew this going into it. I personally really like small cars, and having a small car, it's really just a lot of fun to go with on the weekends and stuff. A lot of the features that I was promised that the car would have, this specific model didn't. I mean, it's pretty straightforward of a car, which is nice. I love Mazda. I'm really happy to have a Mazda again. As much as I missed my Mini and I love my Mini, it served a purpose and it served a season, and then I was happy to sell it when I did. For this car, the price, I will tell you guys, I paid around $15,000 for it. That's including like the extended warranty. I have an extended warranty for I think 3 years. My APR was pretty low, and after I finished signing the paperwork and everything, I was looking to do my first payment, and they called me and said my APR actually went down, so that was really good. I decided to do payments on the car, obviously because it is a little bit more of a pricey car, but I know that Mazda is very reliable. I know it's gonna be a safe car, and I'm obviously not doing anything crazy with it. It's, you know, I'm handling it well. I'm just enjoying it. I'm getting from point A to point B, but also enjoying the drive while doing that. Gas, it takes premium gas, which is really fun to be part of the premium club now, but it is what it is. I have noticed that a lot of people, I've been getting a lot of compliments in the car, and just a lot of people really like Miatas too, and obviously there's a huge cult following with Miatas. I've talked to a lot of people who have Miatas, and they're always super excited that when, you know, you have a Miata, it kind of reminds me of the dirt biking community too. Like, you just have all these communities of people that are just really excited about, you know, to share something in common like this. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with it. I feel like at the time when I did buy it, I kind of rushed into it. Just because I didn't talk to anyone, I didn't tell anyone that I was getting the car. I just kind of got it, and, you know, it was just kind of time. But, you know, you learn from your lessons and stuff. And in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy it as much as I can. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear what you guys' thoughts are on this car. If you've ever owned a Miata, if you just like Miatas. Even if you don't like Miatas, it's totally fine. It's, you know, I'm not gonna be mad. It's okay. This is just personally what I enjoy. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!